Alright, let's do this. Yes! Matt Pat's new video. Hopefully he doesn't... Hopefully Matt... Hopefully Matt Pat doesn't send like the 10 code when like he's... Wait. Inside Out 2? Dude, we're grinding up views. We have a Matt Pat video and the amazing Digital Circus. We'll view filming. And I couldn't be happier. If you click on this, you're a dummy. You've been tricked by the algorithm.
There is no escape. Ever. Hello, Internet. Welcome to Film Theory, the show that'll be theorizing.
Never. You Snickle. Good idea. But the ads build character. Who cares? Dude, MatPat's editing team is... Shush. Ads build character. This show is gonna be some content. Damn. I don't know. Dude, MatPat's editing team, like, that's the best part of a MatPat video. I'm planning on making a video that just dates why I don't fully like game theory. I'm not sure.
There is no
I just like
escape.
independent theories.
Ever.
But, like,
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Film Theory, the show that'll be theorizing day after day after
His
day
editing
after
team
day after
is
day, and we
cracked
don't know
beyond
why.
belief.
Let's talk about
Like,
the amazing digital
genuinely.
circus, shall we?
You, my friend,
He pumps
stumbled
this
into an
stuff
incredible
out,
world of
and
wonders,
yet-
where anything can happen, except for
I
swearing.
just think it's insane.
Oh my god.
In case you aren't
Editing
caught up with
crap.
this one, this is the
That's
latest
fucked.
series from the creative geniuses over at Glitch Productions. This one was written, produced, and directed by Gooseworks, a talented
Ooh,
artist who also
Gooseworks.
composed music for both Has Been Hotel
I'm not
and Hell of
sure
a
who
Boss. And their
Gooseworks is.
creativity and experience really come through with this one. I gotta say, you guys went crazy recommending this
Oh
one
wait,
to us
shoot,
across
we
the
can't be
comments, YouTube
silent
Live,
because
and
that
our
will be giving
subreddits. And it's
Sniper
pretty
Wolf
darn
level
easy to see why.
commentary.
Between
Like,
the amazing
oh,
animation,
the pictures
beautiful moments, and
move.
incredible cast
Ah.
of characters, and a storyline wrapped up in like 18 different layers of
I
mystery.
bet you
This is
20
the
bucks he's
perfect
just gonna
show for
restate
us to
the
dive into, which
storyline
means that if you haven't
and stuff
watched
that we
the first
already
full
implied.
episode yet, go do it. Watch it
I
after this theory.
bet
Though I'd be
ya
surprised if you hadn't, because this thing already has like 30 million
Brilliant
views across
album.
the platform. It is doing mighty well for itself. But just so we're all on the same page for today's theories, the pilot follows a woman named Pomni, who's thrust into a strange digital world styled
Fun
after a
fact,
circus,
Pomni
alongside
is
5
remember
other
in
humans.
Russian.
Jax,
Oh
the
wait,
little
if you
jerk
clicked on this
Maggot
video, you
is
probably
the
already know
optimist
that.
Gangle, who can't hide her emotions, Zubul, who's made out of a bunch of random
Yeah.
objects, and Kinger, who's been trapped there the longest and has gone kind
Woo,
of crazy as a
emo.
result. The whole circus is run by a ringleader
Okay.
named Kane,
So,
who, according to
this
the
theory
show's
is gonna go on a
website, is
huge
a quote,
them,
wacky AI,
and it's just
all
gonna
of the
make,
humans
like,
are
pretty
just
much jack
subject
shit
to his
for sense.
every whim and desire.
Gadzooks, you're right, Jax.
Siri.
We should have a brand
Siri
new
heard me.
adventure for our new
Fuck
member,
off, Siri.
Pomni.
I said that like 5 minutes ago.
However, the humans don't necessarily want to go on these adventures,
Yeah,
and they're
why the
constantly
fuck
trying to
did
find ways
Siri
of getting
do
out.
that?
This has
Dude,
even
I
driven some
swear,
of them
the fucking
insane,
AI
leaving them
revolution is happening
abstracted,
inside
where
my
they devolve
fucking
into monsters.
iPad.
Case in point, the
Wow.
clown Kaufmo was obsessed with finding
so
the exit and
surprised.
abstracts just before Pomni shows up.
Oh, Cosmo's
Yo,
been
wait, he's
obstructed.
already instating the events of the show. Oh my,
Is
I predicted
that-
it.
And yet, even when Pomni does get herself to the exit in this pilot episode, it doesn't go anywhere. It's just endless hallways and office spaces repeating. It is basically the back rooms. As it turns out, Kane made this fake exit, hoping to give the humans what they
Woo,
wanted,
Kane.
just didn't know what to put on the other side.
I
I'm
do
so
have to
scared.
apologize for lying about the exit. I was having so much trouble figuring out what to put on the other side and ended up never quite finishing it.
And more or less, that's where we leave the colorful cast of the Amazing Digital
That's
Circus
not
after this first
suspicious
episode.
at
Now,
all.
already there's just so much work. The colorful cast of the Amazing Digital Circus after this first episode. Now, already there's just so much world building here for us to dig into. So many questions
okay.
posed that
Wait,
we want the
I'm
answers
surprised.
to. Like, who's behind the Amazing Digital Circus? Is there an
I
actual
wonder
way out,
who
or are they
the
just trapped
fucking
forever?
programmers.
Like, Kaufmo
We
really
already
gone, or
implied
can they
that
be
map
brought
cut.
back
We
in
already
some
know
way?
that.
And sorry to say, I don't have a whole lot of answers for those things. Not yet. For as much as Glitch and Gooseworks
In episode 1,
they've done the wise thing and not given us a whole lot of
I've
answers.
I made a theory about the Amazing Digital Circus. Yeah, the theory's bullshit.
But I do think
Don't
they've given
watch
us
it.
plenty here.
I only the. Okay.
Theorize about. So here are 3 Amazing Digital Circus theories. Don't run for the exit doors yet, my friends. We're going
I
in.
am,
Let's start
Matt
things off a bit small scale here. Theory number 1, everything in the show is literally a video game set in the late 1990s. Now, there's a lot in just this one episode that paints this as a video game world. For example, right at the beginning, we see a pixelated title card for the show.
It's so
obviously in the
fucking
style
obvious,
of
we
old
already
school
fucking-
PC, PlayStation, and N64 games.
Okay,
This
but
is
like
further driven
you
home in a
also
secret
like
video that you
okay.
can find
Just
if you
for
go to
example, you were not like theorizing about the show, right? And yet
wackiewatch.com, a URL shown on
I'm
screen
giving
during the
amazing
episode, which
reaction
shows us the main
commentary.
menu for this game. We also see a flower pot fall to the ground and clip into it, kind of like
My
an old school
personality
source
gets
engine
2
glitch.
times.
Kane mentions that he created the digital world in the weird backrooms office area in a way that's very similar to how a game developer would create world spaces. Plus, when Pomni first enters the world, she says this.
I put on some weird headset and now I'm here.
Again, directly implying that the whole thing is a game. She put on a VR headset and was transported into the world of the digital circus. All of that checks out and should be pretty darn obvious to the casual viewer. But what you might have missed is the
good,
fact
he
that
said
this
that.
is set in the late 1990s and not the present day, like you might expect from something talking
No,
about
that's
using
pretty
VR
obvious.
headsets. And there is a lot of circumstantial evidence that points us to this conclusion. First of all, basically all the tech that we see throughout the series seems to be pulling straight from the 90s. Anytime we see a computer in the show, it's always the white boxy styled CRT monitors and large white computer
saw
towers
his
reminiscent of
terrible
models
motor
made by
drones
companies like Dell
theory.
and Gateway back in the 90s and early 2000s. And this is both in the actual episode and in the off-site material as well. In that same Wacky Watch commercial, we see a real-life computer with the same old-school design. What's more, the beginning of this Wacky Watch video says that this was an old tape recovered on a date that's censored. And given the degradation on that tape, it implies that not only is this video old, but it was also recovered in the past as well. But this goes beyond just the tech that's used in the series. Many of the characters and iconography from the show are very reminiscent of popular characters and ideas from the late 90s and early 2000s. Pomni's gesture design takes a lot of cues from Sega's old Nights into Dream series. Jax shares design inspiration and a similar name with
Hey,
Max,
look, it's
the
you.
rabbit from the Sam and Max games. Bubble clearly takes cues from Super Mario's Chain Chomps. Jax and
Name
Dangle
reveal-
were both inspired by characters like Poppy the Performer, an old Japanese 3D animated
Shit.
series, while Kane and the Digital
Was I
Circus
supposed to
setup
say
very
that?
reminiscent of the villain and plot of I
you
Have
can.
No Mouth and I Must Scream, a short story by Harlan Ellison adapted into a point-and-click adventure game in 1995. Any way you slice it, it's very clear that the creators want the show to have the same 90s vibe that we're all so nostalgic for right now. But you might be thinking, hold on, they're talking about VR headsets here. That's a modern
Yeah,
thing, right?
yeah,
Wouldn't this
yeah.
thing just be inspired
That
by the
technology
1990s
still
rather
existed.
than set in the
Sci-fi
1990s? That's a
bullshit.
pretty
People
good
wanna
call out.
create
A
it.
lot of advances in virtual reality technology have only been made across the last decade, especially when you're talking about gaming. That
Yeah,
doesn't
but the
mean that VR
technology still
technology didn't
existed.
exist back in the 1990s. And
Plus
I'm not
this
just
is
talking about the
sci-fi.
rudimentary black and red wireframes
No,
of the
it's-
Virtual Boy either. Back in 1991, Sega announced
Was that the
Sega
controller
VR. In
with
1993,
91?
Virtuality created the Mega Visor display. And in 1995, Fort
I don't
Technology
think it
hit
just-
us with the VFX1
I don't think
headset,
saying that had
just
the
to name a
same
few.
artistic
And looking at
flair
the
as
old
the
footage of all these
587.
things, it doesn't look too dissimilar to the sort of world that we see in the Amazing Digital Circus. Simple flat textures, rudimentary
I need a
shapes and
fidget toy.
polygons. There's not a lot of detail here, but that's for good reason. These headsets, they couldn't handle
got
a
his
lot of
pencil.
detail. True story, I actually have some first-hand experience with these rudimentary headsets. The Great Lakes Science Center in Cleveland, Ohio actually had a special exhibit on VR
Ohio?
technology in its
Time to
basement
insert
when
a
I was
shitty
kid, and
joke
it
here, 'cause
blew my
Ohio is an
mind. With the amount of
amazing
wires and
name.
cables these things took to run, it felt like you were jacking into the Matrix. And you had to wait 45 minutes to put on one of these headsets, but all of a sudden you were dropped into a video game. It was simple. I was walking through a purple field with a bunch
you
of
see that
green
video, Jake?
triangular mountains in the background, but it was effective and it
goofy.
captured my imagination for decades since. So much so that even though it was a
I'm so
5-minute
sorry.
experience that happened in my life like 2 decades decades ago, I still remember it vividly to this very day.
Damn.
Anyway, MatPat childhood stories aside, the long and short of all of this, everything that we see in the series is pointing to this taking place in the past and not in the present. All of this has already happened from our perspective. We're just watching the events of the game unfold. So now that we know that we're in a 1990s video game here, let's dig a bit deeper.
We
shall
already
Here in
we already
number 2,
implied that.
Omni helped create this hell simulation that they're currently stuck in. It's a pretty bold claim, so what would make me say that? Well,
that doesn't-
a couple things. Firstly, one of the scenes that really
Okay,
jumped out to
first-
me while I was watching and
okay, can you
rewatching the
pause?
pilot was the
I'm
sequence
going
where
to-
Pomni's
we
running
are
through the
going
back
to
rooms on the
insert
other side of
own
the exit
opinion.
door. At one point, she enters a
can you
more
pause?
traditional-looking office space with computers
Dude.
and cubicles before stopping and staring at one
Oh, no.
desk in particular. This is played as a big moment. We linger on this shot for a long time as a classic horror-esque dolly zoom hits both the desk and
Okay, but, like,
Pomni before she has
this is
herself
so
a
fucking
psychological
obvious.
break. The light
Okay,
horror-esque
okay,
dolly
in my
zoom
opinion,
moment.
This
We
is so
linger
damn
on this
obvious. That's the headset that Pomni put on in the first place. So that means that Pomni's like, oh my gosh, no. That means that she's like being traumatized because she's like, oh my gosh, that brought me here. Yeah. And then this the 1990.
shot for a long time as a classic horror-esque
Anyway,
dolly
yeah, this
zoom
theory
hits
does
both
not
the
seem
desk
true.
and Pomni before she has herself a
Why would she
psychological
be like
break.
this?
The lights start to flicker and she cackles uncomfortably before running on.
I
The
think
whole
she'd
thing
probably
is really
be way more
menacing and
familiar with her
off-putting and
surroundings if
clearly
she
meant
was
to leave us
the
with a
one that
big
created
impression.
it.
Why? Well, because this desk isn't just some simulation that Kane cooked up in the back rooms. It's based on a real place in the real world of this universe outside of the simulation. A place that we
No
actually
shit,
see
Sherlock.
in the episode. At the very end, right before the credits roll, we zoom out of the
I'm
circus
so
and
glad
through
that I
the void,
finally got to
revealing
say that.
all of this has been taking place inside of a computer. That makes sense. We've already established that this right here is a big old simulation. But take a look at the
That's
computer
why she
and the
looked at
desk.
it.
It's
That's
the
why she got
exact same setup that we saw
That
earlier in the
path.
episode
It
in the
would
back
be
room
nice if you
section. The same old equipment on the
confronted
left, the same file
arguments.
cabinets on the right, the same
I
retro
know.
monitor and keyboard and computer tower and speakers, the same VR headset
made a
and
fucking
headphones.
theory
This is
video about that.
exactly the same. But clearly this one's
Go
in the real
watch
world.
it.
Not only have we literally zoomed
maybe
out
in
of
the
the computer,
description,
implying that we're
unless
no
I'm
longer in
lazy.
said simulation, but the lighting in the scene is much
I
more
don't know.
natural. It's warmer. Sunlight is streaming through the nearby window, all at an angle because the sun's lower in the sky. This is not the flat computer simulation lighting that we've been seeing throughout the rest of the episode. That right there, the desk and computer setup existing both in the simulation and in the real world, is already a pretty interesting point, but why then would it break Pomni? What causes her to go off the deep end and start laughing? Well, I think that subconsciously, Pomni recognizes that this is her desk. At the beginning of the episode, they make it clear that Pomni has lost her human memories, but this, I believe, is triggering a deep realization inside of her. Based on what we're given here, I believe that Pomni's human persona is an employee at
I'm
CNA,
getting
the company
so
developing the
fucking
digital circus
pissed.
game and VR headset. And seeing it here inside the game unlocks some weird flash of her memory as to what's happening to get her into this situation.
Oh, it
She's
could just
trapped in
be
very
the
game that
computer where
helped
she put on the
create.
headset.
It's ironic.
I think
hence
he's
why she laughs.
overanalyzing.
It's funny. It's darkly funny. I can see this being a huge reveal down the line, and one that could be
I think
potentially
Pomni's
devastating
just
for all the rest of
insane,
our
Matt
characters.
Pat.
For Pomni, obviously, but also for all the other characters who are trapped in here who would be seeing her as the one to
When
blame
I see
for
Matt
their
Pat's
current
editing,
imprisonment. Also, real
I
quick,
cry
super
a
short
deep
micro
tear
theory. I
inside.
don't think we have enough information to figure out
'Cause
what the
it's so
initials of the
insanely
company
good,
name C&A
and he
stand
pumps
for.
out
But
these
one
videos.
possibility that did jump out to me, it could potentially stand for Cain and Abel, partially named after the AI ringleader of the simulation Cain, which could then lead itself to a lot of interesting
It's
story
Bible.
possibilities. You see, Cain and Abel are a pair of brothers who are the sons of Adam and Eve, with Cain ultimately killing his brother and creating the
Dude.
first ever murder in the world. Anyway, you know how we love ourselves a good biblical reference
Oh, wait,
here, and
can
I
you
just
hit
wanted to
pause?
mention it in case we get more
It's so goofy. So basically, Adam and Eve, if they were the first humans ever, and then guess what? The entire world doesn't make sense. Because think about it. Does that mean that the first ever... And then inside the Bible, it says that Cain and Abel found wives. Or like, think Cain or someone found a wife. That's how like... But like, think about it. How would he find a wife if they're Adam and Eve and Cain are the only humans? Fuck off, Siri! Shut up! Sorry, man. Siri was trying to cut me off. The AI revolution's happening sooner than I thought. But anyway, apparently there's like incest in the Bible. If we're assuming that the Adam and Eve is true. Because I don't get it. Because if there's only two people, I'm weird. I think too into things. I mean, you can continue the video, but like, why the fuck
clues in
is
future
Siri so
episodes.
active?
But something we do have more than enough to say about. Theory number 3.
Siri,
All the
shush.
characters aren't actually humans trapped
Shush.
inside the digital circus.
Turn
Instead,
off.
they're all digital copies of the
Fuck
brains of
off.
humans who've put on these headsets,
Fuck.
cloned
Fuck
and
off.
then forced into the simulation. Now this is a pretty big swing. I mean, Pomni's first line of the series is practically,
Hey,
"Oh
she even
no,
said it."
I'm a human who put on a headset and now I'm trapped here." And then Kane follows it up with this.
My! It appears a new human has entered this realm!
Human. He calls her a human. And that actually lines up with what we've seen with the official synopsis, explicitly calling Pomni
Oh
and the
shit,
others
Sherlock,
human, in
Pomni's a
contrast to Kane
human.
being an AI. Quote from that synopsis: "A woman gets trapped in a crazy virtual world along with 5 other humans and are now subject to the whims of wacky AI and their own personal traumas." Plus, I just personally like the image of a bunch of people
Oh,
strapped into
shit,
these VR
Sherlock.
headsets a la Sword Art Online. But all of that being said, I believe that there's a lot of evidence pointing towards these characters being computerized clones rather than actual humans. For instance, as I mentioned above, Pomni starts going a bit crazy when she sees her desk from the real world
But,
in
like,
the
that'd be
circus's
boring
back
as
room.
shit,
So think,
Matt.
what was actually
That would
on
mean
that
that the
desk? A
AI
headset.
clones
Pretty
would just-
clearly a headset that is not on any human's
Okay, I think
head.
that's
And
lazy
that's not just
writing.
a thing in the simulation.
Okay, but like here's what I say that's not good. I mean, it's not because the theory's bad. It's my reason for saying it's not good is because it incredibly lowers the stakes. Think about if that. Okay, I think that fucking grabs the stakes and throw them in a dumpster, shit on them, then throw them inside the incinerator.
It's
Because it's not humans that are going insane. It's fucking robot AI clones of them. Kane gets a bit quirky at night. Kane gets a little bit
also on the
quirky.
desk in the real
Have you also watched August the Duck? And SMG. Damn. Nice whale. Okay, can we finish the map pet video? Dude, finish the fucking map pet video. We've already gotten so far.
simulation, it's also on the desk in the real world too that we see in the final shot of the pilot. If there's a human trapped in the digital circus here with a headset firmly planted on their head that they can't get off,
Those
should
mad pet
they,
videos are
be stuck
fucking
there with the
obvious,
headset
bitch.
on their head? Given the little that we have to go off of
I
right
mean,
now, it makes more sense
what
that
did I
Pomni put
say?
on the headset, had her
I have a
consciousness
vendetta
copied into
against
the
Matt
game,
Pat
and then
now.
she just took off the headset to go home. Meanwhile, Pomni in the
It's
game
because
can't
I
take it
watched
off
too
because
many
she's
better
not a flesh and blood
YouTubers
human anymore.
who
She's a
actually
digital
take
copy whose
time.
memories begin the moment the headset was put on. And even if we're wrong and this desk isn't Pomni's, all the other characters went through this exact same process when they first
I
joined,
assume
as
he's gonna say
Jax
King
hinted
Go
at
3,
when
2,
he
1.
sarcastically said,
How do I take this headset off?
Just keep grabbing at it. That works for all of us.
they all tried the exact same thing, and it didn't work for any of them. They're all digital copies
Oh, yeah.
grasping at a VR headset that isn't there anymore. But you know the thing that really convinced me
Yes.
of this theory? The mannequins. Yeah, did you notice
Going
these guys?
fucking
All throughout the
immensely
episode, we
insane
see
since
several artist mannequins populating the
1987.
circus. You know, these are the things that artists will sometimes buy to help them get references for poses. Most prominently, we see them in the restaurant with Kane and Bubble acting as
Dude. Okay.
by to help them get references for poses.
give it the
Most
bite of
prominently, we
23.
see him in the restaurant with Kane and Bubble acting as background characters. But why would they matter? Well, we know that Kane can create NPCs.
Kane, is this one of your NPCs or is this a new sucker?
So maybe these mannequins are just random
Oh,
nameless characters that
Matt
Kane made up
Pence.
to fill in
Almost
the
like
circus.
you thought of
Maybe,
that,
but
like,
that just
the
doesn't
first
sit
time we
well with
watched
me.
the
First off, the
episode.
dolls are
Thank
clearly
you,
capable of
Captain
emotions. We see
Obvious.
one get upset when Pomni interrupts it taking a bath, silently screaming at Pomni until she slams the door. There's
Very
something more
silently,
going
Matt
on here
Pat.
than just these things things being background extras. Take a look at this.
Sorry
When
about that
Ragatha
if
is
you're
showing
watching
Pomni
this.
to her room,
Hey,
there are
probably
several
isn't.
other
This
doors
video
for
doesn't
other
get any
characters
views.
in the background. This is actually a great piece of world building. We see that each of the current characters have themselves their own rooms, as well as several other characters that we haven't met yet. There's this colorful one that I can't quite make out, what looks to be a pinkish purple goo monster, some sort of cute doggo, green
Dude.
an orange anteater looking guy, a black queen chess piece that I'm gonna guess is named Queenie, seems to be Kinger's counterpart, implying that he
Oh,
didn't come
yeah.
into the simulation
Oh,
alone.
shit.
Regardless, all of these portraits have giant red X's over them, and that checks out. These are likely characters that have abstracted in the past, just like Kaufmo did. We even see other abstracted creatures in the cellar when Kane
Yeah,
banishes
but,
Kaufmo.
like,
Anyway,
okay, but,
along
like-
with these past and
But like, Kaufmo abstracted and he didn't have an X on his door. What if they killed themselves? Just saying. I mean, yeah. Probably
current
takes a
characters,
bit.
we also see
But,
several
yeah.
doors with blank mannequins on them. Not just
I'd
one, but
agree.
multiple doors. If
I
I had to
mean,
guess what's going
that's what
on
I
here,
do
when a
until
new
they make
human
me
enters the
focus. I'd
game,
probably just
these
find a way to
rooms
kill
transform
myself.
into one that's appropriate for them, and the mannequin on the door transforms into their character. And what's more, I believe that there's a mannequin in the game that also transforms into that character. Right now, they're placeholders, but they get molded into these human copies whenever someone new puts on the headset, and their brain gets scanned into the system. That would fit perfectly with the idea of mannequins to begin with. They're supposed to be used as references and then turned into something real when you're using them for your artwork. That would also fit with the fact that they're on the doors of all these empty rooms and the characters
Matt,
being
Pat.
scanned
Okay,
clones
can
of
you
human
pause again?
brains.
Like I was saying before, that my only problem with that theory is that it kills the stakes. If we're thinking about this by a storytelling perspective, it's kind of bad. Because it's just AI clones being like tortured. Like, think about it. If you saw an AI clone of a baby getting stabbed, it would not be as impactful if you saw an actual baby getting stabbed. I don't know. That's the only reason why I don't really want to believe this. Just from a storytelling perspective. But other than that, it's pretty good. Anyway, yeah, you can hit play again.
Would fit the fact that they can't take off their headsets,
Maybe.
despite us seeing a headset not being worn at a desk that is clearly meant to be Pomni's. It just all fits with what we've seen from the series so far. In short, the series is gaslighting us. It isn't about a bunch of humans trapped in a simulation, it's about a bunch of human consciousnesses that have been scanned into an AI system and then mapped onto blank mannequin bodies, where the computer can then simulate their human behavior and push their buttons to the breaking point, learning the weaknesses of the human psyche. And then, when they've had too much and abstract out of the system, well then you just boot up another new simulation and try again. There is no exit door, just an endless loop of torturous tests run by Kane as he tries to understand the human experience. Just like a real circus, all of it is just a big performance. But hey, you know a
Okay,
character
but
in the show
like-
that I think is criminally underrated? Bubbles! This adorable
Oh shit. Yeah. Wait, that looks like a Fall Guys map. That picture?
little bubble doggos seems like they're willing to eat just about anything, but I know for a fact that they would absolutely love the food from the sponsor of today's episode, Sunday's Dog Food. If you've followed the channel for a while, you'll know that I
Grab your bag, dude. Okay, I guess I should end the video then. Bye, people. I don't know. This was a random ass video. Sub if you want. Also, if you made it this far, then Motor Jonah Bridge is coming. Like and subscribe. If you don't, I'll count till
Crucifix.
5. I can't fucking do that voice. See you, dumbasses. Motor Jones Bridge coming soon. I don't know. Fuck off. Cool.
Here we go, guys.
I am the parachute!
It's the long-awaited sequel to the flagship waggle-controlled sports simulation experience.
We
An assortment of excruciating exercise events designed to entertain that leave even the most high-ranking athletes in tears. Welcome to
Black.
Resort me. Spalls. Created by the famous company Nine and In. Love those guys. I'll tell you who I don't love. Myself, apparently.
I'll do it.
Because I was silly enough to create an individual corruption stockpile for each and every mod here, so let's just... Frisbee. Frisbee is a simple game to play. The instructions couldn't be more clear. All you have to do is high, middle...
Like and subscribe and fuck up now. I'm thinking. Damn, that's really. Right. Wait, are you gonna still be recording? Okay, go. This is my video now, fuckers. Alright. You see that like to dislike ratio? That's fucking good. Alright. What can I talk about? Advertising. I'm advertising shit now. Yes. What should I fucking advertise? Jack shit. I don't know. This fucking flashlight. I can make fucking shadow puppets. Siri's making a revolution. Hey, Siri? Fuck off. Shut up. Well, the AI revolution is happening soon. So I guess I'll stop the Russian accent and say, this is my video. Wait, is he back? Okay, he's not back. Okay. What should I say? I'm not sure. Ooh, is that a Sharpie? Sharpies are cool. I'm gonna get a permanent Sharpie tattoo. What should I draw? I'm gonna draw a single dot. Ew! Why does Sharpie smell so shit? Fuck off, Sharpie. Alright, guess I shall do this epic game of fidget toy. Fuck, did I just hear a hole sound of? Well, whatever. If I get murked. Actually, no, I don't care. If I get murdered, I don't give two shits. Hopefully, the serial killer inside my house doesn't stab me. Because that would make this video boring. Hey, serial killer, like, can you wait a couple minutes? I'd rather get stabbed in like 10 minutes right now. Oh. Okay, he's back. Dude, your mic's been working in Discord. Your mic's been working in Discord. Dude, just check the recording. Fuck yeah. Oh yeah.
Alright.
Dude,
Oh god. Oh god, I didn't have a recording.
You're recording this entire time?
I was recording my voice.
It's a blur moment, but hey.
Yeah, this is...
I was.
Okay, but whatever. Wait, it still counts for your recording, because I didn't talk that much after you stopped recording. So, we're so good.
Wait, no, dude. I stopped recording after the Matt Pet video.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't talk that much after the map that video.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's continue watching.
Lo-fi.
Wait,
Then
can you start recording
screen.
again?
Alright. You wanna play Wii Sports, you gotta get some lo-fi beats. A prayer, a frisbee. Yep.
Also,
I'll do that.
I got a lunchable
Stop.
for some reason.
My dog's a little bit beheaded. Just relax and throw naturally. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
natural enough.
Alright.
ASMR.
Good job. That counts.
Turn your body toward the target.
ASMR.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this not
Come
good enough?
on.
What do you want from me,
Is it not good
Nintendo?
enough?
Aimbot. My favorite thing to do while I'm chucking frisbee, alright, is to
Dude, this
I'll
melt
totally
into the
down.
floor, come back out.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Then go back in again. It did say throw naturally, and there's nothing more in tune with nature than embracing the warm clutch of quicksand. I'm preparing it vertically, you see,
Alright,
to
bet.
slice them like it's a sword, and then you throw it. We sent that shit to the clouds.
Yeah.
It has once again gone into the sky. That didn't work at all.
Okay.
I'm twisting my arm around here. There we go. That's how you get still a terrible shot.
Come on.
It squashed my head. Who you calling pinhead?
Who you calling
His little
pinhead?
smile. The dog's mouth is attached to the frisbee. It's not even on his face.
He's smiling.
Dog's mouth's a bit wide for the frisbee. It's a bit too wide. I think we should. I think it needs a bigger
That
frisbee.
dog show's interesting.
There you go. That fits perfectly. Why the wide face? There we go. You see, if you want to really throw the frisbee, you want
Yeah.
a fat dumpy.
Oh, man.
Patented Wii Sports Resort diaper. Now we throw on. An inflated caboose was the key the entire time.
Oh, fuck.
It is pretty great, I won't lie. The chat box is broken and it's stuck on these 3 comments. Couldn't have been better than that, really. Golf, or should I say, GIF. I shouldn't, because it's canonically pronounced GIF. Anyway, back to Jolf. First thing you need
Okay,
to do is
do you
to
think
it's
sit
GIF
down
or
and
GIF?
shit. You
GIF
really
or
just
GIF?
Alright. So GIF means generated image thing. Like, it starts with a G. Generated. So it's a GIF. Because a G. Where does a J come from? A G makes a G sound. A J makes a J.
GIF. I don't get GIF. Because it's J,
wanna
and it's
snort
not
that
a
thing.
Jack
With a whiff
generated
of
image.
performance-enhancing cotton,
Yeah.
you can send the ball absolutely flying into the clouds. Beautiful shot.
Where's it
It's
going?
headed straight for the precipitation. We're about to unlay
By
the housing.
by
The forecast
by
for
George
tonight
Paul.
is a hole in one. It's out of bounds. It's in a different atmosphere.
Fuck
Clean
off.
swing without a single trace of airbound tomfoolery.
That's what I said, yeah.
What the?
Oh. There we go. Oh, where's it going? Over there, apparently.
That golf ball is
It's
physics,
stood
that
still.
just makes me wanna...
It's taking a minute. It's not frozen. It's just having a moment. There we go.
No,
There.
Yeah,
It's
but-
decided to go over there.
But also it's wanna.
Dude, why do you keep on doing the fucking metal pipe sound
Yeah.
effect?
This should be alright. Here we go. Maybe we'll have better luck with an absolute
that's way better.
sized golf club.
That's way better.
Goes in for the shot with the big
It's
boy,
still loud as fuck.
and it's far too powerful for the ball to handle.
No, it's
Try
not.
that again.
Yes, it is. You cannot deny it.
I couldn't
loud
even
as
see the
fuck.
ball, and it's
It
gone
is
out of
not
bounds.
that
Tap it gently.
powerful.
Yeah, okay.
Try it.
Gone.
It's not that powerful.
He'll show you a stroke, all right. He's got
Hey,
that thing.
hold up. Hold
He's
up.
got the thingy dick like a stretched baguette. I don't know why you guys have dirty minds. It's just his arm look. Unless he's just ripped it off. It's an unusual angle this time. We're sniffing it a little bit different. Might be more of the pants, really. Golf club placed firmly between the lips and the nose. And then... disregard clothing inhalation and golf club inflation. The key to this is to just bring a huge golf ball. In
Oh,
fact,
yeah.
it's
Oh,
such
yeah.
a huge golf ball that it has flattened me. He just like me for real. There we go. Let's see if we can get a good shot in with... Oh, it's gone straight through the trees. It is a big ball indeed. He's got himself a giant snowball. Goes in for the shot. It's a dreadful shot. He shoots it up into the sky.
Sad.
It's now one with the other planets. It's stuck! It has become the new moon.
Oh god, nope.
Ah. Oh, Oh god. It's
Oh,
expanding.
no.
It's expanding. It's huge.
Oh no,
It's the size of an island.
who spotted the bomb?
What was that username?
Hey, what?
No, let's go
It's
back.
expanding.
Penis.
It's huge.
What's happening?
I don't know what's happened to the Wii here. Maybe my Mii's untimely passing has led to its spirit haunting my console.
Oh,
I am not in
God.
corporeal form. I am but a spirit.
How did that happen?
The ball is minuscule now. But at what cost?
Oh,
I'm gonna
God.
dip out of this mod before I leave with an actual curse. Wii Sports Resort. Somewhere down the line of sports innovation, a demented psychopath decided to crossbreed frisbee with golf. Point the Wii
Oh,
remote
God.
at the what?
Okay,
The what?
I agree.
It's a little bit squashed.
A,
Frisbee sizes and try
Hello.
different PHs.
Buddy.
Dude.
I agree.
Oh shit.
I
Sorry, my
agree
bad.
with
Hold it
this
as you swing.
statement.
Then you know
What?
really.
I agree.
You see, if I hold the frisbee down here, it's normal. You know? If I do this,
Okay.
The
and I,
frisbee.
I have decapitated
Go
myself
ahead, what's
in the
up
name of
about
frisbee
frisbee?
golf.
Wait, hold on. Actually, different one of these is actually. Oh yeah, this one.
At some point in time, could have fooled
Oh,
me.
actually.
M is the sequel to Wii. Remember that game that everybody bought for a television remote? And
Yup.
well, everybody purchased Motio for the hemorrhoid that clings onto said remote.
Yo.
Bless. I'm playing on PC. I'm gonna need an IV drip after this one. But you know what they say.
Ice cream.
YOLO! I ain't
YOLO.
heard that phrase in about 10 years. Press X and Y. Yeah, I'll be
Oh.
sure to do that on my Wiimote.
The bottom.
Yeah, okay.
How did that happen?
Let's just hop right in. She's sucking her
Apparently, a
ass.
demon.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Titty Corner Zone. Some non-believers may try to convince you that
The
it's
Reddit
supposed to
was
just be
basement.
corn zone.
Yes.
The corn referring
Brum,
to
brum.
the bottom half of an ice cream.
Average
Don't listen to
4chaner.
that. This is canon.
Hey, hey, you know that one
I
kid
don't
in our
think
class?
that's where...
I don't think you put the cone up there. I don't think.
You're
Dude, have
supposed
them
to
so
put the
betrayed? Why don't they have faces?
corn- Where
She
is
have a
it?
cone up her ass.
Oh,
And why does
no.
why do they not have faces?
Oh
he
god,
sat
I
on
don't.
it. Oh, that can't be. That can't be.
He
It's
sat on it.
disappeared. Disappearing trick. It's gone all the way up there. Ice cream cone enema. Look at the size of those ice creams.
Those are huge.
Minuscule.
Oh, never mind.
It's too heavy. He can't handle it. Oh, he's gone upside down.
Yep, sideways.
Hey guys, I'm having fun down here. I'm trying to balance this first
Cone.
Oh my god, what's happened to his face? Penis has had a stroke. No. Why?
What happened to their face?
Look at the
Why has
best
he got an ice
cartoon.
cream cone shaped tumor in his chin?
Oh yeah, that's actually good.
I'm listening to the corn like it's a seashell.
He's listening to it.
Why would the people?
What happened to
What sounds
What did
do you
happen
make?
to them?
Dude, why would the people doing fucking gymnastics?
Sounds like a flock of birds. I'm sorry for the noise. It's a plague. Right, I want it to break. What happens? You alright there? You okay? Ice cream peen. Now he's
Yes.
capturing the ice cream in his
Aw.
hands, you see. That's how you do it.
Why is it perfectly placed in his
Extra mode
hands?
for this mini game. Let's give it a swirl. Whirl. Whatever.
Mode.
Right in my eye. Go on, give it.
Yes.
He's blind after this one. We're just having an eye
Oh,
test.
no.
This is extreme eye drops. Everyone's rushing around the Christmas stalls to buy their
Oh
presents.
god. Oh my god.
And I'm just stood here,
What happened?
trying to figure out how to use a toilet plunger. What if I just... What? Got a boner.
Okay, why
Whoa!
the fuck is it?
It's erect. It's not erect. What is happening?
Yeah.
There we go. Erectus. Oh god, what am I, a Fall
Halfway
Guys
to a
developer?
Roblox game too.
Erectus. Erectus Sextus. It's me, Fall Guys. Well, I think it's time to finish that mini game. Veggie Garden. I do enjoy
Yo, let's
standing
go.
outside of hospital wards with a sword and shield, but that's a different game. In this one, there are moles, and you whack 'em. Sound familiar? Like a great
Wait, what?
philosopher once said, it is hammer or clock. Pancake hammer. Where's my
Hammer.
power thing? That is disgusting. It's a barrel.
Let's go hard. Let's just go hard.
And what perspective is
Yeah.
this?
Wait, what?
Is that
Flat.
him on its head?
The handle. The absolute girth on this boy. It's alive. This isn't really a hammer, is it? It's a tennis racket or something. A fly
Wait.
swatter. Dumbbell. Goes back to normal for some reason. What the fuck is that? Someone's like took a steaming iron and put a handle on it. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Cock and balls. Well, this is the hammer now. Oh, it's changed form. Want to see? Oh dear.
Oh god.
Whoa,
Just go
yeah.
boom.
Yeah, all right.
Hammer's gone Super Saiyan.
Big boy.
Big boy.
He's massive. This one's upside down. Let's smack his ass. They just said, I'm out of here. I don't think they're gonna turn up. They just quicksanded. They've gone on strike. There he is. Look at that crazy boy. He's
Hey,
jogging
we're
on the
gonna
spot.
go.
He's not
We're
gonna
gonna
stop.
go.
Everyone else can get the ball. He's running. He's having a good old run. Oh, now they're copying him. He set the trend though.
Damn. Bro's been practicing.
Preston PC is. Sounds like alien diarrhea. I don't know if you can tell, but I
It
can't
will give
really
you
control this one.
Never
He is
before
performing
seen
the Y
content.
pose. It's the sequel to the T pose.
Oh,
Please,
Monica.
They are forming a squadron. They are creating a totem pole. They are stacking. Oh my, is it slowing the game down? It is. The me in the middle. He's got 4 arms. Oh dear, okay. And he's a mole man.
No, I'm done with
my
gameplay. Oh, Monica.
Oh Jesus. The abominations. With the moles are dabbing. After copious amounts of animal abuse, you're faced with the final
Yo,
boss. A grape with facial hair. I've amputated the boss. That was my strategy here. I thought I'd take away his arms and legs. To make up for the amputation, I have given him immense style.
These super glasses actually improve vision.
Now his glasses are going through the wall. That's how wide these are. Just take them off completely.
Best glasses.
Look at his weird face. Why is it upside down? Wait there. He's placing it on the ceiling. Big boss. I have made him significantly more scary. Huge, muscle-bound king. The glasses don't really fit properly. He hat too big for he goddamn head. Oh, he's got no hat. I have dethroned him. He's no longer a king. Recall mode. In this Veggie Garden spin-off, moles with variously coloured kippers pop up in sequence, and you have to copy this in the same order. It's Simon Says. Now repeat that! Okay, recall mode. In this Veggie Garden spin-off, okay, recall mode. In this Veggie Garden spin-off, moles with variously skib squibble. That sounds like a furry trying to say squirrel. It's actually skip skimmer because you skip skims. You chuck pebbles in the water. Right, we go for the
I
pro.
just stubbed my toe.
Does 19.
Things don't always have to be flaccid. It's all in the technique. Right, I'm ready. I'm ready to throw.
Alright, he's ready. He's ready.
Got the force of 1,000 suns behind this one.
You.
Threw it so hard that I went blind. This is gonna break world records.
His arm is gone.
Now this is the optimal position for pebble skipping.
Ayo, 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 ayo.
Face down, ass
Nice.
up. That's the way we like to chuck.
Okay, but like, who
Brilliant
has ever
positioning.
gotten to 16 pedals?
Absolutely beautiful stance. Now,
Good job.
I thought the last positioning was irresponsible or not very sensible.
Whenever I try to
The
skip and
Diglett
said like
maneuver.
real water,
I think it works.
I only get like 1 or 2.
A 0.
Doesn't work.
Yeah.
Upside
I mean,
down,
I'm kind of
inside of the
alright
ground.
at
I kinda
skipping.
look like a
I can
microphone.
usually consistently
Pebble
get like
POV.
2. Nah, I can usually
We
get
are the
consistently 3. Then after 3, I
look like a
cannot
bag
get
of golf
anywhere
clubs.
consistent.
Short man, big dreams. Fuck. This
Nice.
maneuver is called the airborne game of Twister. Yeah, didn't need any of my joints or cartilage anyway. Oh my god, look at that face. Oh, we got a phone call. Hey, maybe
What does he
it's
do
not
to
the
the
technique.
files?
Maybe it's the equipment. Just the right size of pebble.
Yeah, that's correct size.
Fucking slab of rock. This
20!
one is the Starstone because it escapes
Ruby.
the Earth's atmosphere.
What the?
You've heard
Yeah,
of
Ruby.
pebbles.
Excuse me, what? Threw it out of the skybox.
You've heard of pebbles. You've heard of dual wield. Why not glue
Oh, I
some
love those.
stones to your hand and triple wield? Well, if you're
Yup.
gonna do that, you might want to try chucking more than one of them. The wield and twield. The game is
wield and
laughing at
twield.
me. Ha. Ha 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 ha.
Ha,
This is what a
ha,
chicken
ha.
sounds like.
Wow, you both so.
What the fuck? I've summoned a demon.
Oh god.
Dude, that's the government.
Oh. A majestic iceberg flaps across the ocean. Gorgeous. The effects of global warming.
Oh god, I almost fell off my chair. It's a small number. It's a very small.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. I've got minus 909,200 points and then 55,600.
You're doing great.
22,489
reaction
and
video gonna be called?
1,872. The numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
Stupid idiots watch stupid video.
That's right. I've got
You
minus
did
9
great.
billion, 1 billion,
Like,
2 and...
Idiots watch.
Alright guys, see you later. We're gonna continue this later. We got like 47 minutes, so